Many thanks for staying with us on TVC News. We turn our attention now to the lingering strike by university lecturers here in Nigeria, which has now been extended indefinitely. Well, the federal government has summoned vice-chancellors as well as pro-chancellors and chairmen of governing councils of federal universities to a meeting which has been scheduled to hold on September the 6th this year. The meeting was convened in a letter by the National Universities Commission as part of efforts to resolve the industrial dispute. Now, this latest development has generated reactions from several quarters over the effect on the nation's education sector. We have details in this report.
The inability of the federal government and ASUU to reach a common agreement after 6 months of a nationwide strike is not viewed kindly by majority of Nigerians. The National Executive Council of the Union had, after an emergency meeting in Abuja in a statement, announced an indefinite extension to its strike. The union had described its engagement with the federal government over the last 5.5 years as filled with a lot of deceits at the highest levels, as it found itself a fruitless and unending negotiation. For the Arawa transformational leaders, the indefinite strike will not only impact negatively on the education system, but will lead to more youth being forced into banditry, especially those in the north. They call on the federal government to reverse its no work, no pay sanction and get the union back on the negotiation table in the interest of the nation. Marvelous Emmanuel is a 300-level student of University of Ilori. If not for the strike, she would have graduated by next month. But here she is, still hanging around, and she's not happy at the latest stand of ASUU. ASUU commenced its ongoing strike on February 14, 2022, after the federal government refused to meet some of its demands, including the release of revitalization funds for universities, renegotiation of 2009 agreements, release of earned allowance for university lecturers, and deployment of UTAS payments platform.